Hey y'all.
My first guest, none other than the love of my life, Jasmine Everett. How you doing?
I can't complain.
How's the week?
It's been a week, but again, I can't complain. How are you?
I am fine. I'm decompressing. I think this might be my new decompress from like life and stuff. So I can't complain.
We forgot our drinks. What you sipping on?
Yeah, I know. I was just thinking of that. So should I start over?
I mean, or we could just run with it. You
Yeah.
just grab the
I
drink.
just grab it real quick. Okay, yeah. So
Oh,
if
every
you don't
man for
know,
themselves.
let me be a gentle lady.
That's so crazy.
No, you crazy. All right.
Thank you.
All right. If you don't know, I am a huge Crown Royal fan. So I have been searching high and low
For real, y'all.
in my area because, I'm a Louisiana native and they got this like weeks
She
ago.
went to all the liquor
They
stores.
finally got it in my area last night because I went to 3 liquor stores in my area.
It was more than 3.
And it was only 3. Shut up. And voila, we got it. And yo, it's fire. I'm gonna have to double up. Okay, anyway.
And I'm sipping on H2O. Ice cold. It's very good.
Congrats.
Refreshing.
So let's open it up.
All right.
Let's talk. So, I get to see what you're doing in the passenger seat every day. I want you to tell the world about your transition from when you and I met. Like, we've had a few transitions, actually,
Yeah.
right? We've actually had a few. But we're going to talk about career first.
Mm-hmm.
How are you adjusting from going from the classroom to admin to now you're shifting gears to completely get out of the school system and go into aviation?
It's hard.
Mm-hmm.
I think education was my first baby, my first passion. I grew up around educators. I had a classroom in the basement when I was younger, and I used to teach. Oh my god, I used to teach my niece, and then my nephew.
Shout out to Deja.
Then I used to tutor my nephew, LJ. My dad was a director of a recreation center, so I've always just been around kids. And it was honestly the easiest thing for me to do after college. I don't know if a lot of people know this. I wanted to be a politician. I did law link. So one summer when I was in high school, I worked with an attorney in Baltimore. I really wanted to be the president. I laughed because I really did. I wanted to be the president. So I was studying government, but I could not get past the political, statistics course. Took it twice, could not get the passing grade that I needed. So I had to shift gears. I was like, all right, what am I always doing? I'm always tutoring kids. I'm always working with kids. I was doing a lot of community service in schools in College Park. I was doing it when I was at home. So that was just the easiest transition for me. So I joined TFA, and then I was in Baltimore. I went to DC, and I was like, all right, I really want to help teachers grow. What can I do? So moved into administration. Love special education, but I've fallen out of love with education, and education doesn't always have to take place in the classroom.
Facts.
So now I'm looking into becoming an airline pilot. I have a long way to go. It's very expensive. So
How expensive? Let the people know.
It's going to cost 6 figures, over $100,000. I was going to go into a major airline's Zero to Hero program, which just means I would spend like a year training, and then I could spend time earning flight time, because you need quite a bit of hours before you can even be considered for a job with an airline. But that program, that price tag was just too crazy for me. I refuse to take out loans, so I'm gonna just take it bit by bit, pay as I go. So that's where we are. So I get to do a little bit of both of my loves right now. I get to keep working with kids and teachers, and on the side working on, my big dream, getting to the airlines.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank
I'm
you
proud
for
of you.
asking. Thank you.
Oh, man. I guess I can relate a little bit because um, I'm like sort of in the middle of a transition where I'm still trying to give IT 40 hours a week,
Mhm.
but then give my passion like what, at least 15 to 20 hours a week, and still be a full-time wife, a dog mom to beautiful pups, and still like have a social life. Like it's just hard to like balance, but the end goal is to transition into working for myself full time, have workers under me, and it's a big transition.
Mhm.
It's exhausting. But in the end it will be worth it. I feel like you and
Definitely.
we're trying to find like the balance. We're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. I'm kind of proud of us. For real. Like COVID hit.
Yeah.
We spent a lot of time together. A lot of time. And
In the smallest apartment
oh yeah,
with a dog.
oh my god. Yeah, we only had Bluebell
Mhm.
then. And then I feel like when COVID hit, you and I both had that realization like, okay, this ain't what we gonna be retiring doing.
Mhm.
And I think it's easier when it's one at a time, but we're both actually trying to
Yeah.
pivot and change our lives and transition. But I think what's really beautiful is we both support each other. Like, yo, what you need, what you got today? And you like, you at a 30, yeah, I got your 70 then,
Mhm.
I'm at a 20, you got my 80. So I'm proud of you.
Thanks. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Now, let's talk the year of yes. What's good? Y'all see my shirt? Y'all see my
It's
shirt?
so cute on her.
Right? And then we got Started on Business in here. Y'all, get into this gear, okay? Tell them how they can find it and the purpose.
All right. So my store is the Manifest Threads on Etsy.com.
Mm-hmm.
Really, I want to inspire, empower, and uplift women, specifically Black women, people that are going through career changes and transitions.
I think we all are.
Yeah, I feel like everybody in this late 20s, 30s group, we all going through a change right now. I'm trying to figure out what our forever is, what our next is. So this is for y'all.
Period. And how can they find you on Instagram?
My Instagram is JasEv 2 underscores, spelled JASEV 2 underscores.
Manifest.
Oh.
This is funny.
The Manifest Threads on Instagram as well.
Period.
It's at TheManifestThreads, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
The Manifest Threads on Instagram, and
Put me on the
proceeds
spot.
go towards aviation school and all that she will need. Okay, God talk. Let's go.
Something that you said earlier, you mentioned the word pivot, and like lights went off in my head.
Okay.
So for God talk, I really want to talk about not pivoting from your purpose.
Mm-mm.
I think we get visions of what our life could be and what it's supposed to be, what we deserve. But when it's not easy, we try to pivot
Come on.
to something easier.
Come
So
on.
for me, and I'm not knocking this particular profession at all, I respect it. But for me, when I wasn't able to initially afford the big airline flight school, I was like, oh, I can still get into aviation by applying to become a flight attendant. So I applied for all of the major airlines. I interviewed for a couple of them. I was invited to go to, where'd I go? Dallas?
Yeah, for American.
Yeah, I ain't telling people my business. I
I'm just honest. I'm sorry. I'm wide
I'm
open.
not trying to say all of that. I went down to Dallas for an in-person interview, annoying, and I didn't get the job, but I loved the company that I interviewed with. Right, the benefits not so much. And what I realized after that trip was I was pivoting.
Mm.
I became impatient.
Come on.
And instead of waiting for my time, I was like, oh, I'm going to figure out something else in the meantime. And I think, honestly, if I would have gotten that job, I wouldn't still be pushing to do what I actually want to do. You know what I mean? So for anybody that's like waiting, the wait is worth it. Don't pivot.
Don't do
Because
it.
you weren't given that dream, that vision, those aspirations, because you weren't given those dreams and aspirations I can't fucking talk.
By mistake.
By mistake. Thank you.
I wanted that a long time ago, but y'all.
Delete this.
I was waiting for her to phone a friend. Oh, we're going to keep it rolling. So, go ahead.
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right, so I love the pivot. My God talk came to me today, so this was the perfect day to do this episode. My God talk was, okay, so I have worked for the company that I work for 3 times. Now it's the 3rd time. It's not going well, right? It's been bumpy. It's been bumpy, right? And
it's a pothole.
The reason the reason it's so bumpy is because I'm actually open about, oh, no, that doesn't make me feel good. Oh, your management skills are not, they actually don't make me feel warm and fuzzy or welcome here at all, you know? And me expressing it in a very gentle, mild manner has caused some hostility, but it's okay because I feel like if I get too comfortable where God does not want me,
preach,
I will become complacent, right? So the epiphany that I had today was a lot of times I go back and give things that no longer serve me purpose a million chances. And if you continue to hold on to things that you have outgrown, oh yeah, and people, we all the nouns, places, things, people. God will do it for you. He will close that door. He will shut those people out. He will cut those people off. He will push you out of that place. And it'll be ugly. It'll be like, oh my God, it's going to get messy in a sense for us. But once you grieve that loss or grieve what has happened, you will understand it was needed because you are hindering yourself. So I have hindered myself because I went back to a company that made me feel comfortable. Like once I get this work and get good with it and becomes a routine, I will be comfortable. And that's not where I need to be. Right? So, you know, I'm putting in action, do what I gotta do. But it hit me today. You know, stand on how you feel. Don't ever allow anyone to make you feel like your feelings or opinions don't matter. I'm going to advocate for myself every time. Even if no one agrees with me, I'm going to stand on how I feel. And y'all should too. That's my God talk.
Not only that, though, I feel like sometimes we keep going into those wrong doors. God, like, all right, then I'm gonna keep this door closed then. And where you supposed to be at, the opportunity not even there anymore. You can give it to somebody else.
Real talk.
Yeah,
you're absolutely right. I probably have.
No, you still got time. You still got time.
You think so? We shall see.
Might be even better than what you thought it was gonna be.
Do you have a top 5 songs right now. Give it to me.
So
I already know one artist. Lord Jesus.
Who is it?
Britney Spencer.
Okay, so can we talk about it for a second?
Yes, go ahead, baby.
All right, so Beehive, please don't come for me. Don't add me, right? Love Beyonce. I'm with y'all. They about to come for me.
This ain't text.
Her new songs are okay. I bumped them too. Should they be in the country genre? Both of them. Should both of them be in the country genre? I don't know. Portia, we
I
talked
said
about
no. And
folklore,
yes,
right?
okay. And y'all don't at me, but I feel like Texas Hold'em is an excellent song. She thinks it's okay, subpar. It's cool. I think it's an excellent song, but I don't think that Texas Hold'em is country. I think it's more so folklore, like she said, folklore, whatever. And I feel like 16 Carriages is country.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually love 16 Carriages more than Texas Hold'em. The lyricism, the ballads, the composition, everything. I love both. Don't get me wrong. But 16 Carriages is more personal and I love it.
Yeah. So I said all that to say, right now I'm listening to I gotta go pull up the songs. I'm listening to Britney Spencer, right? And Portia, you the techie one. You gotta show me where my most recent at, child.
Playlist.
Playlist. Uh-huh.
Recent. Thank the word recent. Alright, so anyways, I feel like my top 5 right now. High by shit, I don't even know how to say his name. It's like Adekunle Gold. Holy Ghost Fire by Amale. Me and You by Tim's. Texas Hold'em by Beyonce. 16 Carriages by Beyonce. And you know I always have a runner up, and that is they made Made for You
Mm-hmm.
a Mapiano version. Fire. So right now, y'all, this week, your girls in Afrobeats and Mapiano. Real heavy.
Yes.
So, and it just, so basically, my top 5 most times, since I'm a DJ now, it comes from when I do a gig and I love the gig. I love the diversity. I love when a gig expands my versatility. It sticks with me, like, yo, like what? But the thing is, I was already on Afrobeats and Mapiano, right? But I didn't have the music. So I don't know, I don't think I've ever discussed this, but when you become a DJ, if anybody that's watching this plans to become a DJ, when you become a DJ, the way that you acquire music is through DJ pools. And in DJ pools, to get access, you have to verify that you're a DJ. You have to show blah 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 all this, and they can deny or approve you, so it's not immediate access. Anyway, so I tried 3 or 4 DJ pools. My favorite is probably BPM, but it's not enough because they don't really give you Afrobeats. They don't really give you a Mapiano. They don't give you dance hall or reggae. They don't give you blues. They don't give you bounce music. They give you what's trending, right? Sometimes they'll throw in some songs that used to trend like from the like 90s and 80s, but I think in order to be a really successful DJ and expand your horizons, you really have to network with someone who is seasoned, a senior veteran in the game that has music from 50 years ago and up, right? Otherwise, you'll be in a box. And it's unfortunate, but you will be. You'll be known as a DJ who can play the current, and you'll most likely probably be a DJ who just gets club gigs. And honestly, those gigs don't fucking pay, right?
Mm-hmm.
They don't. And I don't. I have no desire to be a club DJ, first off, because A lot of people go to the club after a long hard week and they get plastered, like just drunk. It's just unfortunate. I don't have time for that, right? I like upscale events, and Sunday's event gave me that. So I said all that to say I met with a Baltimore legend 3 or 4 weeks ago. He gave me 5 terabytes of music from, I'm going to say, 1960s until now. That's 6+ decades of music, right, y'all? Let me tell y'all something. He just passed away last week, and it fucked me up because, first off, I got the music early. I wasn't even planning on getting the music until I think last Thursday. But I ended up getting it early, right? Because it was expensive. Don't get me wrong, but it was worth it because he organized all the crates and everything. So when I found out he passed away, it fucked with me because I just met this man, right? Man, he took care of me. Like the catalogs, the organization, the range, the diversity of music. I'm in love with that, right? And it has inspired me to dive into more diverse crowds.
Mm-hmm.
And I would be doing a disservice to him if I didn't utilize that music. So it has motivated me to go harder out here. And I just want to say, rest in peace, Dookie Man, Ronald Hall. I really appreciate you for the music. And it's just so unfortunate. Yeah, rest in peace. Next. What?
Nothing. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. I appreciate you.
All right. So, is it cool if I give my artist?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So, put y'all on to Brittany Spencer. That's one, right? Love her whole album. Can't really pick a song.
And she's a black country artist.
From Baltimore.
Dope. Fire.
Okay.
She's really good.
Tanner Adele's Buckle Bunny.
Okay.
Love that. Another country artist, black. I like, what's her name? How you say it? Money
Long.
Money Long. I like the live version.
Oh,
it's beautiful.
Nobody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all, I just be listening to music. So, Flyana Boss. Love.
Lord, she wore that. I can't believe, girl, it's been long enough. It's time to move on from that joint.
And I can't think of, what's something else I listen to all the time?
Maverick City.
Yeah, you ain't lying. Okay. Yeah. I ain't gonna work out to gospel music. That's
period.
Funny.
Hey, you gotta get your praise on somehow.
All right.
So, I really wanted to get a little personal with you. What was the transition like for you?
From?
You single to...
Oh, okay.
She was scared. She didn't know what the fuck I was about to ask. So what was the transition like for you from being outside to, okay, this might be all right. This might be safe. This might be something. Like, what was that? Because I think a lot of women, how do I say it, glamorize the thought of like meeting someone who is like perfect, and I'm not gonna say perfect and out there because you checked off all my, you know this, you already know I had a
perfect
non-negotiable.
Isn't out there, but perfect for you is.
Come on now. So if you new to this, Jazz checked off all my non-negotiables. Like, every last one of them. Plus, even things I didn't know I wanted and needed in someone. So, perfect for you is out there. But I think a lot of people jump the gun sometimes when it comes to dating. You know, when I tell people, you know, like, I'm like, y'all had sex after 3 months of meeting. Child, what? And I ain't judging, right? But why is it on the top of your list?
Yeah.
You know, you transferring energy. You know what I'm saying? So, what was that transition like for you?
So, for context, your girl was outside.
Outside, y'all.
I would go out in DC with one of my best friends like every Sunday. We would do brunch and then the day party every Sunday. How I made it to work the next day, I have no idea, because asked me to do that this week, I couldn't. Like, I truly cannot do that anymore. My knees are tired. But honestly, once you realize that that's your person, like, that stuff isn't as fun anymore. Like, everything that I used to do, I just want to do with this person. Does that make sense? I think the difficult part can be when your friends aren't in the same stages as you. But it
That
what?
can't be difficult. Like, I'm over here relating. I'm relating like,
but
you ain't lying.
honestly, all it requires is that you accept your friend where they are, they accept you where you are. You can't resent one another for being in different spaces. You just got to come with understanding. That's it.
Amen, amen, amen. So I will talk about my transition. My transition was...
Tell us.
So, just like she said, she was outside. I was outside-er. And,
Debatable.
debatable? What you mean?
Girl, go ahead. Say what you got to say.
So, you saying you was more outside than me?
Was?
I don't know about that.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. Anyway, so, I mean, we can go, but we ain't gonna go on here. I just kind of saw something and felt something like a little different, right? So we started kicking it 4 months after we met, I think. It was like no real like urgency, and oh my God, I love that about how we met, right? We met on a random day at a day party. We had no mutual connections. I love that too, right?
No.
So if shit worked or didn't work, it didn't matter. It wouldn't have got messy, right? I love that. And that's kind of been all my relationships for real. But I said kind of. See, I said kind of, right? But I don't know. I would try to hit her, and then she would try to hit me, and I would be busy. At the time, I was getting so much overtime with my job, and I loved what I was doing. And she was just, I don't know.
I'm at work.
I don't know what she was doing. She was outside for real, like for real. And I don't know, like she hit me one day. You know, she gave me a little information. I was like, wait, what? FaceTime me real quick. Yeah, that FaceTime turned into us getting married, living together, 2 dogs, a fucking house, 4 cars. What the hell? Like 4 cars? Like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? We always traveling. Sex is off the
Why you gotta go there?
I mean, I'm just saying, like, come on, we married. Like, what? Come on.
It ain't gotta be on the...
Oh, well, anyways. Best I ever had. You feel me?
Embarrassing.
See, look at her. Look at her. She embarrassed. It is what it is. We human, right? But anyways,
I hope my mom don't.
if she do, what?
Embarrassed.
You 30.
And okay, continue.
She be
moving on. We doing too much on this part. Keep going.
Anyway, so the transition wasn't too hard, but I didn't tell my friends. Right, I just kind of popped up. Like one of my male best friend, he didn't even know. I was like, yo, just gonna let you know I met somebody. We together. I know she the one. You know, I think I knew Jazz was the one when I came home one day from work. And she was like in the kitchen cooking. She had folded my clothes. I'm like, the hell?
I swear I messed up.
I never had, oh my God, I never had that before. I'm like, what's going on? Like, or one time I expressed like how she had hurt my feelings or whatever, and she was like, oh, let me make it up to you. What? Girl, marry me right now. And this was before we even started dating, y'all. I had never had nobody just listen to my feelings and like accepting my emotions and was just like, oh, I'll make it up to you. Like, just let me know when. And I'm like, what? So I knew something was different when I met this one. Once we finally started like really communicating and hanging out, it was a rough.
We're not gonna talk about it.
The first 2 or 3 link ups was rough, but we got there.
It was just 2. We ain't
She
gonna
ain't
talk
even
about it.
hold on, y'all. She ain't even like me at first. Let me just tell y'all that. At what point did you think you didn't like me?
Can I be real? I mean, I've been real, so I'm gonna keep being real. I feel like, ooh, this gonna ruffle a couple feathers. I feel like I didn't like you because I didn't like the people you were around. Pregnant pause. Okay.
Damn.
I know.
Damn, son. Okay, so thanks for the. That was real. Let me just. I need a refill. Okay. Well, I never thought I didn't like Jasmine. It was more so I was just outside and working a lot. I had a couple loose ends I need to, snip, and once I did, shit, the rest is history. But I will say, Jasmine has helped me realize my worth. In not only just relationships, but just in general. So, like, I go into this new job that I told you I went back to this company for the 3rd time. This is, hey, why are you emailing me so much? I got it. Why are you following up? I'm independent. I'm a 32-year-old senior level IT person of color, black woman. Yeah, like, what's going on? Like, why? Like, yeah, we not. So, she has definitely helped me. She has helped me vocalize my feelings more. She has even allowed me to feel safe with crying, because I used to think that crying. I used to get mad that I wanted to cry in front of people.
Child, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, like I'm
baby, if it's a tear, it's gonna be had.
I admired that so much about my wife. Like, I'd be like, I wish I could feel emotion like that. She had showed me like what tradition looks like for like holidays and stuff, because I had disconnected so much with the holidays to where I still do sometimes get a little depressed during holidays because my family is in Louisiana. But her family just accepts me, and oh my God, they showered me so much love. Like this past Christmas, man, I just wanted to cry the whole holiday. Like your family showered me with so much love, and I can't ever repay them. So like I know that I married into the right family because of how her mother treats me just like I'm her daughter.
Mm-hmm.
And her dad does too. Like her dad texts me almost every day. Good morning. What's up, old lady? You know what I'm saying? Like, like what? A lot of people don't get to experience that. But it takes time to get there. And if you rush the process and you settle for anything, you get anything. Like what? We met and it took her like 4 months to like meet, and then when we did meet, it was a little chaotic.
Again, we're not gonna talk about that.
I'm talking about when we took Langston to the aquarium.
Yeah.
But anyways, what else you got for me? That's all you got?
I ain't got nothing else.
I got one more.
You got your
Sneaker.
yeah.
I got one more for y'all, y'all. Yo. So we always do sneakers of the week. And mine had to go.
You need a refill.
I do need a refill. Mine had to go with my shirt because I'm repping my baby brand.
Period. I wish you could show them the bag. It's so cute. I love this color on you.
So, okay. I got the New Balance, yo. And these are a collab with Todd Snyder. Had to have them. Yo, they are so comfortable. They are the New Balance 327s. 327. New Balance 327s. Todd Snyder brand. It's Todd Snyder collab with New Balance. Yo, I love these actually. I honestly forgot. But I literally have a shoe in every hue. It don't matter the hue. I got it.
She does.
I like, you can't ever just, you can try it, but it won't happen. How many pairs of shoes you got, you think? Let me get a rough estimate.
Portia knows I'm still not into shoes like that. I hate wearing shoes. Most of the shoes I have is because she was like, "Oh, you like these?" I'm like, "Oh, yeah." Like this small love that I have for the small collection that I have now is because of this one. I gave you your credit.
Yeah, no, she better have, but yeah, I was like, wait, you ain't never had a pair of Jordans? She was like, no. I'm like, I bet. Got it right. Huh?
Yeah, my granddad used to say, "Girl, your feet gonna be huge because you don't like wearing shoes." When I say I hate shoes, I despise wearing shoes. Like any opportunity I can be barefoot, that's where I'm at.
Period.
But I pulled out these for y'all today. My core memory with these shoes is Portia has a pair as well, and we wore these when we went to Myrtle Beach
for your birthday.
The Bacons. They're a little dirty, but I love on these real hard.
No, they super versatile Air Max.
Yeah, and comfy.
I had one more. Do you think that there will be challenges for you when you transition into aviation because you are a black woman?
Yeah, they've already started. Will it stop me? Absolutely not. And I hope that I'm able to use my experiences to make it easier for other young people of color.
Mm-hmm.
And if anybody's listening and you think you interested in aviation at all, start early. Save. It's expensive.
That's right.
Network. Join these aviation groups. You got Sisters of the Sky, National Gay Pilots Association, the Maryland 99s. There's a 99s group for every state probably. The Black, Organization of Black Aerospace Professionals. That's just a few of them. There are so many organizations out here.
You better plug them to the resources. Go ahead,
so
man.
many organizations out here giving out money. There are so many people in these organizations that are willing to help you, mentor you, give you resources, spend time with you. Like I've been to a couple events with the people from NGPA, really nice group. They fly here and there to just different areas just to have lunch and kick it. Like very cool group of people. So yeah.
All right, Jasmine Everett, I really appreciate you coming to my show today.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being my first guest.
Of course.
On DJ New Kicks podcast. Yo, we gonna kick it with you in a few months to see what else is going on.
Give y'all an update.
Give y'all an update.
All right.
Peace.